2024 was a drama-filled year in hip-hop. There will be several high-profile court cases taking place involving rappers. It looked like there will be more big legal headlines in 2025, as multiple artists are slated to go on trial for cases that would seem them several football numbers if convicted. While Young Thug made headlines in 2024 after finally concluding his nearly 3-year legal saga in the YSL RICO case by pleading guilty and being sentenced to 15 years of probation, there were other major cases that were just getting started and will go to trial next calendar. Diddy's legal issues dominated headlines. In addition to being sued for sexual assault over 24 times in the past year, the Bad Boy Entertainment founder was arrested on September 16th and charged with sex trafficking, racketeering, conspiracy, and transporting to engage in prostitution. After pleading not guilty, the embattled music mogul plans to take the case to trial in 2025. Lil Durk started 2024 on a high note after winning his first Grammy Award. Now the Chicago rapper is in the legal fight of his life after being arrested and charged with masterminding a murder-for-hire plot to kill Quando Rondo in August of 2022. Durk has also entered a not guilty plea and will fight the charges during his trial, which is slated to go down next year as well. Lil Durk. Charges: 1 count of use of interstate facilities to commit murder for hire resulting in death, 1 count of conspiracy, and 1 count of using, carrying, and discharging firearms and a machine gun in possession of such firearms, and furtherance of a crime of violence resulting in death. Trial date January 7th, 2025. Details: Lil Durk was arrested on October 24th in South Florida on his way to catch a flight to Italy and charged in connections to a murder for hire plot to kill Quando Rondo in August of 2022. Authorities say the 32-year-old Chicago rapper put a bounty on Quando following the death of King Von, who was shot and killed by Quando's associate Timothy Little Tim Leaks following a fight outside Atlanta Hookah Lounge in November of 2020. In August of 2022, 5 men with ties to Lil Durk's Only the Family collectives was also arrested. OTF Only the Family gang traveled to Los Angeles on Durk's dime after finding out the hotel where Quando was staying at. Durk also made the trip but flew in on a private jet along with Grant, authorities claiming their indictment. After inquiring rental cars, weapons, and ski masks, the 5 men stalked Quando Rondo, who was staying at a hotel in downtown Los Angeles. They eventually tracked Quando's black Escalade to a Beverly Hills gas station where authorities say Jones, Lindsay, and co-conspirator 2 opened fire on Quando's vehicle, killing his little cousin, Lil Pab. Lil Durk has pleaded not guilty. If convicted, Durk and his co-defendants will face a statutory minimum sentence of life in federal prison. YNW Melly charges 2 counts of first-degree murder and witness tampering. Trial date September 10th, 2025. Details: YNW Melly has been in jail since February of 2019, facing a double murder case. After his first trial ended in a hung jury, the state plans to put the rapper through a ringer once again in fall of 2025. Melly-born Jamel Demons is accused of shooting and killing his friend Christopher YNW Juvie Thomas and Anthony YNW Stack Chaser Williams in 2018 and trying to cover up the crime with the help of YNW Bertland, who dropped the deceased victims off at the hospital and told the emergency staff that the man has been shot in a drive-by. Since the end of his first trial, Melly has been charged with an additional count of witness tampering, with prosecutors accusing the rapper and Portland of contacting Melly's ex-girlfriend Maria Hamilton and convincing her not to testify in the first trial. If convicted, Melly could face the death penalty or life in prison without the possibility of parole. Sean P. Diddy Combs charges sex trafficking, racketeering, conspiracy, and transporting to engage in prostitution. Trial date May 5th, 2025. Details: Diddy is facing a much publicized criminal case after being arrested on September 16th and charged with sex trafficking, racketeering, conspiracy, and transporting to engage in prostitution. Diddy is being accused of abusing, threatening, and coercing women and others, and leading a racketeering conspiracy that engaged in sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, robbery, obstruction of justice, and other crimes dating back to 2008. The embattled music mogul arrest came 6 months after agents from the Department of Homeland Security raided Diddy's home in Los Angeles and Miami and collected evidence which included firearms, recordings of Diddy's alleged drug-fueled sex marathons, and a whole lot of baby oil. Diddy could face a maximum sentence of life in prison if found guilty of sex trafficking or racketeering conspiracy.
Lil Durk has been arrested by U.S. Marshals and held in Broward County Correctional Facility until he's extradited to California for his federal charge. His charge is murder for hire. for the death of Quando Rondo's cousin, Lil Pab. Lil Durk was investigated by feds as 5 OTF members were indicted. The indictment, which surfaced in U.S. District Court, claims the men orchestrated the August 2022 incident in Los Angeles as retaliation for the 2020 passing of rapper King Von, who was fatally taken out during an altercation involving Quando Rondo's associate, Lil Tim, in Atlanta. The accused, Kayvon London Grant, a.k.a. Vonnie, DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, a.k.a. Didi, Keith Jones, a.k.a. Flocka, David Bryan Lindsay, a.k.a. Browniez, and Asa Houston, a.k.a. Boogie, all face charges of conspiracy to commit murder for hire. According to the indictment, the suspects used OTF resources to arrange flights and secure weapons for the attack, mistakenly killing Robinson instead of her cousin, Quando Rondo. In a significant development, Lil Durk was reportedly picked up by federal authorities as part of the ongoing investigation. While he is not named as a defendant in the indictment, he has consistently denied allegations that OTF functions as a gang. Court hearings for Houston and Jones are set to take place in Chicago, while the other suspects will be transferred to Los Angeles for further legal proceedings. Is Durkio innocent? Rest in peace, King Von.
Today, you're charged with tampering with a witness to withhold testimony in a capital life felony, and I just find probable cause for that and a charge.
The tampering with a witness charge stems from his double murder case. Demmons has been in jail since 2019, a few months after prosecutors say he shot and killed 2 childhood friends and claimed they were all victims of a drive-by shooting. Today in court, Demmons' attorney argued there wasn't probable cause for the tampering charge.
The document shows in the probable cause affidavit is that other people did things, but it doesn't say what Mr. Demmons did. There's one passage in it where somebody overheard him say something while somebody else is on the phone. Other than that, this is other people doing things.
The judge disagreed and ordered no bond.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
But just before the hearing ended, Demmons had a question.
Can you tell my attorney to come see me?
Yes.
Yes, I believe you heard that.
This morning, watch how federal agents took Sean Diddy Combs into custody. He's seen in this video entering the Park Hyatt Hotel in Midtown Manhattan with others when agents from Homeland Security Investigations approach and separate him. They place Combs under arrest and lead him out the front door in handcuffs. His lawyer said Combs had come to New York 2 weeks earlier with the intention of turning himself in. He did not expect the agents to be waiting at his hotel last Monday night.